how are you? Welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not date or time specific, truly. Also as a reading for the collective, it may not resonate for everyone, so just take what speaks to you. Not a lot going on in the cosmos, with one exception. We still have Mercury and Venus retrograde, but Mercury is at the midway point, and as of the publication, so this is being uploaded on Sunday the 23rd of January, the Sun and Mercury are together. There's a conjunction. And so essentially, and this is pretty common with all Mercury retrogrades, it's like at that midpoint when the Sun meets up with Mercury, Sun going forward, Mercury going backward, that we get some conscious awareness of the material we're working through with that Mercury retrograde, which usually happens, you know, in some measure outside of our conscious awareness. So the Sun is conscious awareness, and so it's a 3-day arc. The solar transits cover 3 days. So if you're watching this when I'm uploading it, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is really when we have the 22nd, 3rd, and 4th, when we really have that opportunity for some conscious awarenesses brewing of what we're really processing at an unconscious level with regard to our thoughts, our communication mishaps in matters of the heart. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that if you're watching this a couple days from now, maybe a week from now, you could go back to this particular weekend to see if anything became more clear. Okay, all right, so moving into your oracle. Crazy thing happened as I was shuffling. This card popped out, card number 4 from Oracle of the 7 Energies. So the way I have this laid out, this is where you've been, where you're coming from, the lessons you've been working on, where you are now, what you're going to need to start processing, and then where you're headed. So you're the 6th reading in this series. 5 out of 6 of these cards have been on the topic of gratitude, and 3 out of the 5 have been this card exactly. And this one was a jumper. It jumped out. So there's a message here, probably for everybody, but certainly it came out for Aries, Cancer, and now Virgo. This is root chakra. It's card number 4, root chakra. Great and full is the card. It's the Ace of Cups. This is talking about the mindful practice of gratitude, knowing first that you are enough, and second, that there is enough. There is ample for everyone. So it's also about committing to your intentions. And then once you commit to your intentions, since intention setting is about the essence, the feeling and the essence of what it is you're calling in, it requires you to let go of the form it takes. Okay, so it's really about getting committed to the essence of the intention you're setting, and then letting go of your attachment to what the universe sends you. Beautiful card. It's out now 3 times out of 6. So the second card from Shaman's Dream is card 28. 2 and 8 is 10, and 10 reduces to a 1. So culminations and completions and then new beginnings, but it's the hollow bone card, and the topic of that is teachability. So this is about teachability and humility. So the thing with the hollow bone is that the shamans use the hollow wing bone of an eagle as a flute. Okay, so what the hollow bone is asking of us is to become empty of our notions of who we are, check our ego at the door, and know that whatever is going on is really not about us. It just may not be about us. So it's an important communication that may be coming your way. Think of the flute. Receive it with humility. That's all this card is saying. So this is where you are right now, and the things that may be coming in, some communication that may be coming your way. A, receive it with humility. B, realize that everything going on around you may not be about you. It may be about them. Last card from Enchanted Map, another 4. This is card number 4. This is card number 4. This is Spirit of Place. I'll show it to you upright, but it came out in protection. So in protection, this is telling you, Virgo, in the house, don't get caught up in the details, okay? The details are the desires that obscure the truth of your situation. Because Spirit of Place is about that be here now, and there's a spirit to the place where you are. So in protection, it's saying trust your intuition, be honest with yourself, and remain willing to let your situation be revealed for what it is, not for what you want it to be. Really powerful message. That's where we're headed, Virgo. Whew, I know. Very difficult energy. I mean, the gratitude part comes easily, but the sort of hollowing out the notion of who we are and not taking things personally and being, exercising some measure of humility with regard to the communication thing. We got Mercury retrograde, the sun shining down on it. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then, being willing to see the situation for what it is and not what we want it to be is equally as hard, but there's it's a process. So let's take a look at where you're headed, Virgo. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. And for all of my sister and brother Virgos and those of you who love us, welcome back. All right, what's going on in your connection, Virgo? What's going on in your connection? Just saw King of Cups, King of Wands. Ooh, moving to calmer waters. So that's the present energy. Oh, Queen of Wands is the challenge, in the challenge position. So there may be some questions about, there may be a challenge with regard to a sense of empowerment and feeling confident in moving away from whatever it is that's been turbulent and causing us drama. Underneath King of Pentacles, of course, Virgo. In the past, Four of Cups. Conscious awareness. There's the 1111 card. And there you are, Virgo. Still kind of on your own, but maybe a little bit more empowered and autonomous and just working on you. Message from Spirit is justice. Hidden energy. There's the communication that I said hollow bone might be coming in. Something brewing behind the scenes you may not be aware of. Hopes and or fears. Got it. Check. Okay. Devil. And potential going forward here. Three of Swords. Now remember, the energies can all be reversed. We'll see. Nine of Wands on the bottom suggests that there's been a real struggle here. You've been moving through something that's been exhausting and stressful, but you haven't quite let go of it yet. You haven't given up. Or if you have, the message is don't. There's something more for you on the other side of that. There's the Six of Swords again. So I'm getting a pretty powerful hit on that. So let's look at the Six of Swords. I'm going to do the Queen of Wands separately. I don't always, but I'm feeling called to see if it's an energy or a person. So let's look at the Six of Swords. King of Pentacles. Wow. So Virgo, you could actually be the King of Pentacles, or this could be about a King of Pentacles. Yes, second chances. Wow. Really something very big shifting here. Potential for reunion. The wheel moving in your favor, but outside of your conscious awareness. There is some peace coming in for you as the King of Pentacles or with a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be another earth sign. But it also is a masculine archetype of a life partner. The King and Queen of Pentacles exist in 3D. So I'm feeling as if there's a potential here for reunion, for forgiveness, for second chances, or at least for wrapping it up and getting some closure. The wheel is turning in your favor here, is what I'm saying. Ooh. As or around a King of Pentacles. So let's look at the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Woo, my goodness. Okay, so the plot thickens. The challenge is this person, this King of Pentacles, is already committed elsewhere. Has a Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Wands in this scenario, I believe. And I sort of feel like this is the one you love, the love of your life. And there's a question around their commitment. Okay, so I don't think it's a question of your commitment. I think the challenge is they are committed elsewhere, but this is the love of your life. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to move these cards so I can still see. Sorry. My bat wings got it. So I can see the Nine of Pentacles. So let's look at this King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? What is this about? This is in your unconscious awareness. Chariot. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So this is good, Virgo. This is like you really, or whoever you are watching it. Remember, you could be here as a cross watcher and the whole thing can be reversed. I could be talking directly to a cross watcher. I like to mention that. I feel like this is something you're really working through. You'd like some form of victory to move forward with this King of Pentacles. Here you are underneath Queen of Wands again. There's something that you kind of haven't quite sorted out between you and this King of Pentacles. So the Chariot now can be an energy that you need to move away from. But it can also be about moving forward victoriously. And here you are kind of working through, coming up with creative solutions to this problem, this issue. And that Queen of Wands underneath just suggests that it's reminding you this is difficult. This is something you have to work through. That's why the Queen of Wands is in the challenge position. Now, sometimes the Queen of Wands represents a karmic partner. So you could be the Queen of Pentacles for some of you, working this out with your King of Pentacles, and there's someone in the way. So I do want to mention that because I see the Four of Cups and I see the Devil energy here as well. So I'm trying to give you a little bit of wiggle room because it is a general reading for the collective, so that for those of you who feel that you're connected to this person and there's an interloper that is presenting a challenge, and that's what you're trying to work through. I see it both ways, especially if there's third-party energy, obviously. Four of Cups in the past. Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I feel you were most unhappy about this person, you know, sort of kind of leaving you in the lurch. There's some measure of either rejection or friend zoning possibly here. Three of Pentacles, you were looking for that buy-in, for that kind of cooperative energy, but it, you know, you were like in a holding pattern. Two of Pentacles, juggling, juggling, juggling. He's hopping on up and down on his feet, but he's not going forward, backward, nothing. What you really wanted was some measure of reconciliation, making peace here, but yeah, it did not occur. The overall energy of the past is dissatisfaction or disillusionment with an absence of the cooperation of your divine counterpart. And you were kind of left in a holding pattern. The Four of Wands in the present conscious energy. There's the Nine of Pentacles again. Three of Cups, third party energy with, oh my God, this reading almost feels, I'll just say it, for some of you, it's connected to the Leo reading. You may want to check that out if you're dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Page of Wands. So obviously some energy around third party. You're very consciously aware of it, maybe feeling like you were played a bit. This Page of Wands underneath is what's in the unconscious energy, and it could just be thoughts, you know, something you may be working out, especially in Mercury retrograde, about this person's, you know, intentions. The Page of Wands, you know, doesn't take themselves too seriously. They didn't take you seriously. There may have been some player-esque, you know, stuff going on with third party. But what I love about this is you're okay. You're doing okay. You're doing okay on your own here, but your conscious awareness is all around this Four of Wands. And what you're wrestling with is, what the heck? Okay, so I do feel like on some level, this is you seeing the situation as it really has been, as it really is. Where underneath you're trying to work out like a correction to that issue, at least consciously, you're seeing it for what it is. Nine of Pentacles going forward. Queen of Cups, High Priestess. There's a lot of, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles too. Underneath, I feel like you're not in a rush here. This is in your unconscious awareness, getting clear on your intentions and moving forward very methodically, but it's underneath, so it's not your main focus. Your main focus is operating on intuition and coming from the highest vibration of love possible. I feel here in this Queen of Cups energy, you're okay on your own, but your heart really belongs elsewhere. And there may be no communication between you and your divine counterpart. You may be in a form of separation, even though I like to say that is an illusion. I mean, you're not physically with. We got Pentacle energy, King and Queen of Pentacles, not together in 3D, but the connection is strong at 5D. So you're operating more from your inner knowing, your intuition, your intuitive downloads and hits, and still coming from the highest vibration of love possible, while not being too needy about it. So let's see what Spirit says with this Justice card. Why is Justice here? Eight of Cups. There's Leo and the King of Cups. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Pentacles. There's something happening here that you're integrating. I'm going to say that the Justice card is bringing in some measure of balance, and yet it's more about integration, putting all the pieces of the puzzle together and integrating it. I'm feeling as if you're trying to kind of get your mojo back here with this Strength card, and the Eight of Cups is like when you know that something isn't serving you, there's some part of it that you have to leave behind. And it's all around this King of Cups. And I think it's that this King of Cups is not emotionally available. And so it's not that you're leaving the connection behind. You're leaving behind the energy of, right, that Four of Cups, where somebody isn't picking up the opportunity. They're not taking the ace. Look at it. They're not grabbing the ace, right? So in that energy, instead of just seeing it as rejection, you're seeing it as, well, if this person isn't available, I got to get up and over that. I've got to continue on my path, on my journey. And that's the message Spirit's giving you. You're integrating everything. What's no longer available to you or doesn't serve you, you can overcome that obstacle. You can move beyond it. And I feel like you're kind of putting that all together. The energy in the hidden realm, something you may not be aware of going on behind the scenes, is this Eight of Wands. Well, I feel like, again, I feel like there's a communication coming in for the Divine Feminine, or as the Divine Feminine, with regard to this connection. So here the Nine of Pentacles feels like the Empress to me. So no more sense of being devalued, no more being forsaken. The Five of Pentacles underneath, it's right back there, but it's not the focus anymore. And I feel like if there's some communication coming in, that's the topic it will sort of bring up. I feel there may be communication coming in. That was the message of Hollow Bone. Receive it with humility was the message in that card. And I feel that the Empress is that. The humility of the Empress, the unconditional love, but getting that message that sort of helps to bring all this into stark relief so that you can see that it really wasn't about you. That was the other message. It wasn't about you. Could even be, now that I see this, I'm getting another little thought here, Virgo. It could be that Spirit's message is there will be justice for this King of Cups having walked away. It could be them trying to, get their confidence up for this communication. But I feel as if the Justice card here is almost, telling you don't sweat this. You stay on your path, and there will be justice for this, whatever this was that went down that pulled you apart. And I like the Six of Swords because it's about getting beyond that. And the sixes are a card of energetically about balance. So the Six of Swords brings peace of mind and balance there. The Justice is sort of bringing everything into some level energy. Devil in your hopes and or fears. Oh Lord, Virgo, what's going on here? Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. Let me pull the Three of Swords first for the potential going forward. King of Wands, my bad. Six of Swords. Yes, so the Three of Swords is coming out reversed. We've got, and I'm just going to go here first before I read the hopes and or fears. So this is where you're headed. This King of Wands is going to make things right. That's what this is about. Interesting that we got the Queen of Wands in the challenge position, and here we got the King of Wands. Underneath is, someone taking a leap of faith and moving. This could be someone coming towards you. It could be you, going toward them, whatever it is, because it is a travel card as well. But I feel like the tide's about to turn here. Somebody's getting clear on what they want. And so I have a feeling that this Three of Swords is coming in, reversed, the, moving away from the heartache regarding this King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. It's the kings can just be energy. They don't all have to be separate people. And I feel like in your hopes and or fears, you are not forgetting the karmic nature of what went down in this connection. How did you manage to be on the outside, right? Where is it? I saw it before. That Five of Pentacles, a Four of Cups, something that needs, some form of forgiveness and redemption. Something went down here. And I kind of feel like you're twitched out about it, Virgo, right? I like the Devil right off the top because it says that, you understand there was some ego involved or some shadow involved or some karmic nature involved, and good that you're kind of stuck. Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups is like there's a lot that needs to be processed on an emotional level, and I always like to say you cannot think your way through this. So get out of your own way, get out of your own head. But then the next card out is the truth of the situation, is all the emotional overwhelm. And what's it about? Yeah, some shady ass energy. Seven of Swords, liar, cheater, stealer, player, in this case, it doesn't feel like avoidant energy, although the Seven of Swords can be that. It feels like something went down and you did not end up on the winning end of that scenario, Virgo. And I kind of feel like in your fears, you're sort of paralyzed because you're still dealing with all that energy. It hasn't necessarily been resolved. But I have a feeling this communication is coming in, and the topic will take this Five of Pentacles and turn it right on its head. I don't really think it was about you. That's the take-home message. It wasn't about you. And I get the impression that that is what is going to get cleared up. So, if this is resonating for you and you want to follow along, the extended is all from this person's point of view. Whoever it is you came here to watch for. How are they showing up? What's their, overall energy of their reading? How do they see the situation? What do they think about it? How do they feel about you or think about you? What are their intentions going forward? That would be nice to know. And then I'll pull additional card from Spirit to give you some guidance for navigating all of that. And I'll close out with some additional oracles. So Virgo, let me tell you who showed up. We have here King of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. That energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That can be referring to a couple in 3D. It could be referring to a married couple. There could be a marriage involved. Just letting you know. Judgment is Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarian energy. Queen of Wands, we have the Queen and the King. That is, and the Queen is out twice. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. Hierophant is Taurus. Down here we have Chariot is Cancerian energy. Nine of Pentacles is out twice. That's Virgo. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think it represents the love bond between you, the connection of this connection being at the level of heart. Thank you. Pisces in the High Priestess. Justice is Libra. Leo is the Strength card. Taurus and Libra in the Empress. Devil is Capricorn. And the last card out was the Fool is Aquarius. So a lot of energy to work with. The link to the extended is below. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, stay well, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now, Virgo.